So, we basically end the discussion talking about dating. So, right? Couple goals. Because, social media, you always see like people post these cute photos with the guy and the girl, and, they look all in love and whatever. And you see people saying, relationship goals, couple goals. So, true. Do guys have like relationship goals, or that's just like a female thing? Like, you obviously scrolling on Instagram and be like, oh man, I want to have a girl like this, or I want me and my girl to do this, or like this.
I mean,
Goals right here.
well, it all depends on um it all depends on like your history, or your experiences with relationships, because all of that lead up to that, to the thought of it or whatever the case is, right? But I think men do. We might not be as open with it as females would, for ego purposes and stuff like that. But we definitely do. But it just depends on how well you know yourself, and like if you know what you like, if that's why I say like you gotta have experiences. So you'd be like, all right, I didn't be with this type of person, or I was going through that type of phase and I was doing this, I messed up on that, or man, I wish I could go back to that and do this different and stuff like that. It'll bring you to a balance, but yeah, but most definitely men do. Because everybody want to be happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody want to be alone, ain't nobody want to be sleeping alone, and because it's not a good feeling, I mean, you could make an illusion that it's happy sometimes. I mean, it just depends on what space you're in. If you're in a healing space, then that's good, but if you're in a searching space and you're trying to like, then yeah. But yeah, everybody do. So it's not a sex bias thing, Everybody have relationship goals,
Oh, what they perceive that relationship.
Not on the other hand, you have people who are like, some people don't even like really be in love. More so they be in love with the thought of being in love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the tricky part in the situation still, and then in the relationships and stuff, and then seeing things like you see guys say on Instagram, you're seeing like this couple on the yacht, and they traveling to Bali and eating exotic fruits by the pool, and you be like, I want that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go to this ice lagoon with somebody, But yeah, man. But see, some people just in love with the thought of it. But then when it comes to putting in the work and the commitment and all the things that come along with that, some people ain't into that. So,
yeah. It's like, I need that picture.
Just in love with the thought of it. But nonetheless, it's still point blank. Everybody do have those goals.
Interesting.
Like
I didn't think men had.
Hate sleeping alone. So
Okay, so basically, men have relationship goals so that they don't get cold at night, and so that they could take nice pictures.
Wow.
Hey, I know plenty of people who like to take pictures. I ain't really too much. But hey, I want to go ahead just to take a picture. Type of person. No. But yeah, I guess.
What do you say about like idolizing? Like, oh, back in the day it was like, oh, I want to love like Will and Jada. People say they want, or what's the hot new couple now?
Girl, I know Ari and Moneybag.
Ari and Moneybag Yo. You want a hood romantic nigga like Moneybag Yo, or what do you say to about people that idolize those type of relationships, celebrity relationships?
Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. You know, I think it's a normal thing to do. Uh, I don't want to use the word healthy because then you might be idolizing a toxic relationship.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty normal. But at the same time, you just got to know where you stand, where you fit in, and the type of person you are, and if you could handle a relationship like that. So I'm saying, if you could keep up with what you see and you think, what would you think you like?
Or would you? Yes.
No, because the picture they painting is, oh my God, he just bought me a new Rolls Royce. Is that nigga
But
gonna
for
buy
what
you a
though?
Rolls Royce? Or like, am I gonna buy her a Rolls Royce? So you could idolize, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But then you just gotta be real too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people, they be like, oh, I want this type of person. Like girls be like, I want this type of man. Niggas would be like, I want that type of girl, this and that. But then are you the type of person? Do you meet the standard? You know? So there's a lot of different ways you could, you know, look at it. But as far as idolizing, ain't nothing wrong with it, you know?
I think they put a lot
In all
of.
actuality, I think it helped you be a bit more ambitious in certain areas in your life where you could work towards that.
Mm.
I heard
It could become a
someone.
reality.
I heard someone say that before. You know, a lot of women they tend to say, you know, this is the type of guy I want. I want this guy to be this and that and so forth like that. And the guy span around and he was like, but what are you going? Are you the person that he wants to be with? You could want all these things into a man, but are you what that man would want to be with? So the same type of idolization or the same list that you rolling out for this man, you got to make yourself to that standard as well. You got to hold yourself to an accountability to that standard as well, because you can't want a man who loyal and you ain't loyal. You can't want a man who's ambitious or who's driven and you're not ambitious or driven. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to match the same energy. And a lot of people, they don't do that. They idolize. For instance, the Megan Good and
Devon Franklin.
Yes. You know, they've been together for 9 years. They got a divorce recently. You know, a lot of people idolized them because he's a pastor and she's a movie star, and, you know, but no one really understood the backstory of what was going on. You know, she was being tortured a lot. And I say tortured because it's hard to be in that type of relationship where you are a movie
church.
You know, he is a pastor at the church, so you are a first lady, but you are in a relationship. You're in the world. You understand? So people constantly judged her all the time and so forth like that. But I heard their story too, because she actually, I think she actually manifested him when she first.
Yeah, she said when she first met him, she was like, he looks like a guy I would like to marry.
Yes.
She said that.
You know?
But let me tell you the problem I have with that. He said that he had a list of what he asked God for in a woman. And Megan was everything opposite of the list. He said he didn't want a woman who trying all of that, and he didn't want anybody who worked in the industry.
Right.
And he said he sacrificed his list because he was like, okay, Megan is here. I guess she's the one. I don't agree with that.
No. And a lot of people idolize him, but not knowing what she had to go through, because I think she stopped drinking and smoking too.
Yeah, she did.
And that's all well, fine and dandy, but you know the type of lifestyle you live. You're a movie star. You're always in the limelight. You understand? You're gonna want to wear certain clothing. You're gonna want to wear you're gonna want to dress how you want to dress. You understand? Without anybody having anything to say to you. So yeah, that I don't think people should idolize any type of relationship. Make your own relationship. That's just like looking at people and seeing what they have. You looking at them and saying, "Oh my God, I want to be like them." Like Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Shouldn't
idolize your reality, you know.
Yeah,
when people say, "Hey, I won't be like that." No, you know.
It's okay
to right or wrongs to this.
Yeah, it's okay to have a mentor. It's okay to look at someone and say, you know what, I would want my life to be similar
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Or taking bits and pieces from their life to say, hey, you know, that's something that I want to aspire to be that. Meaning I want to aspire to be successful. I don't want to aspire to be Megan Good, you know, or their relationship, because you just don't know what was going on. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. So, was there ever a time that y'all felt, well, let me not say felt, where you guys found yourself being influenced by social media? Like, I don't know, it could have been something as small as you felt like you had to post a picture with your significant other
Yep.
to make it official, that, right? Yeah. Or you might have seen someone comment on something that your significant other put up, and that made you feel some kind of way. Or you might have seen a post, like for us women who could be romantic sometimes, like we saw, like seen a video of a guy who, I don't know, sent his girl some flowers, and you'd be like looking at Joe on the side, you like, Joe ain't never give me no fucking flowers like that, like Joe don't like me.
Well,
Like,
I could speak for me. There was maybe an influence to post something. I never made that mistake again. Because I know who I am, and I had to remember, you don't like these other hoes. You understand? When you got a good man, you just keep him in hiding. That's what I always tell people. I don't need to post my husband every day or my boyfriend every day.
agreed.
I don't need to do all these other little things. And if that's not what I'm into, I'm not going to force anything. That's number one. If that's what you're into, if both of you are into that, where you like to post and so forth, by all means, do it. That's who y'all are. But if I'm not that type of person and he is not that type of person, I'm not going to force, or I'm not going to be swayed to say, hey, oh, I need to post something because it's this day or it's that. No, I made that mistake once. And after I did it, it wasn't a big post, but it's still, I still was influenced to post it. You know, it wasn't nothing huge, right? But the mere fact that I knew within myself that I was influenced to post it, I had to catch myself and be like, hey, you doing foolishness. You ain't following. One thing, you're a leader, not a follower. You ain't gonna be posting like everybody else. I like to keep my things. I like to keep my life private, because I find that a lot of people, when they post in here, left, right, front, and center, you showing all the little happy things and so forth like that.
And that's it. Ain't nothing else happy about it. That's saying
nothing else happy. There was a picture that I always refer back to, where this couple, they stood by each other, and his hand was behind her back, and he was holding a knife. He was holding a knife. But while they was taking the picture, they were smiling. But he was holding a knife behind her back. That spoke volumes to me.
Jeez.
Because it was trying to say, you trying to show everybody you happy out here, but behind closed doors.
And they've been trying to be happy, you know.
You know, you have you stabbing this woman in her back. Or you mistreating her. That picture always will speak volumes to me. I always will remember that. Because I'm like, I'm not about to show off in front of people who don't pay my bills.
Okay.
True.
You understand?
For me, I think it was like a situation that I'm kind of in, and I guess I've been like out of the game for a really long time, so I don't know like what makes it official. You know what I mean? Like, is it like,
you gotta ask her.
Is it official when it's Facebook official? Or is it official when you officially post something on Instagram?
Yeah.
Like that's where I think that's how I feel how far we've gotten, I guess, for lack of a better phrase.
It's official conversation.
Right.
Hey, when
you know what?
It's official, that's when it's official.
No, but like, okay.
Make sure it's on a mutual, you know?
no, but like, okay, so say you're a person that hasn't really been in like a healthy space when it comes to relationships.
Uh-huh.
When you still working on, on healing and all of that, um, sometimes you're forced to go back to like that frame of mind where it's like, yeah, you saying this, but you won't post at me. You won't have me out in public. So are you lying? Are you telling me one thing? Who else are you telling this to? So the
Mm.
pressure to post, I that's how it's been affecting me particularly.
Mm,
Okay, I could see what you're saying there. I could see what you're saying, but I think that kind of goes back to like what Drew was saying, where you would need maybe you need to do some more inner work
Mm-hmm.
because you're seeking validation from social media or posts.
mhm.
And then it's going to be something else, when
Right.
he posts you, something else is going to make you feel second guess his intention. And then you're going to
No,
want validation from that.
no, hold on
Mhm.
now. This ain't me like I'm okay. It ain't me like pressuring anybody to post me, It's just a thought, Like he
No,
could
I
be
get what you're
lying, you know
saying.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying totally. I know you ain't pressuring nobody to post you.
Yeah.
You could bounce first. But I just saying, like, in order for you to think like that, it's kind of like when you catch yourself thinking like that, you gotta probably say, you know what? Let me just work on something. Cause
Yeah, that's true.
I trying to get this nigga to do something, and even if he do it, you probably still would be like, this fucking nigga, what he post me for? He didn't want to post that. This ain't making no sense. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
it's crazy. I used to talk to this guy, and he told me one time that his boys told him that he should watch out for me because I've never posted a nigga on my page, and you should watch out for girls who don't post guys. So
I never
I
used to
know
put it
girls and guys who post and still cheating on their significant other.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is baloney.
That
he
is
felt away.
baloney.
I felt away. Good, decent me. It was like, what? I
I
don't post you guys because I don't want nobody to come to me as a woman. I mean, it's
oh
it's
okay.
it's sad that I have to think like that, right?
Okay.
But not all the time girls come and through this a little bit of game for you. Like not all the time women
Hey,
come
oh
and they be
yeah, hey,
like,
listen, hey, I'm all in.
not all the time they come and be like, oh, your nigga cheating on you. Sometimes they come with the most stupidest things. They'll be like, oh, you used to talk to him Christmas in '08 because he did message me on Facebook one
Right.
time. Like, what? What you want me to do with this information?
Right.
She
And
gonna be
it's like
included.
you just don't want the headache. You just don't want like you just don't want headache. You know what I mean?
The first
So
I post was my husband.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now I want you to come to me as a woman.
Ain't nothing she could say.
No, no.
You have to say husband.
As
I
a woman.
the woman. You understand? I will become Shirley and Barbara. You understand?
What?
The two at the
The
same
two
time.
at the same time.
Mhm.
Okay.
I blame you.
Mm-mm. But I also had a friend tell me before, if a man say they single, they single.
Oh,
So she say she don't care what pictures she show, what conversation she show, what pictures they have online. She say if the man say single, he's single. So I was like, you know what? I guess.
I guess that's what it
Right.
is.
Teacher, I have a
I guess.
question.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Um, okay. So there was a situation, right? Like let me give y'all a little story about my life, my dating life.
right.
Something that happened.
Exciting.
So meet the guy. The guy say he's single. you know,
Mm-hmm.
I
The
I
pen going
mean,
left.
I believe him. That's what come out of his mouth. He say he is
Mm-hmm.
single.
Right.
Talk though. He's married. and and his wife very pregnant. What you do with
In an
that?
alternate in an alternate universe, he was single. When he met you, he was in
Oh,
an alternate universe. And he was
mm.
single.
See, it is
No,
babies. it is be these type of situations what has caused me to pray every night and every morning.
Yeah. No,
So
you gotta get on your belly. You gotta fast
gotta
for these
get
man.
on your knees for these
These
men
men are wicked.
because
Wicked
let
men.
me tell you, in a situation like that, I would have exposed him to his face. I wouldn't have gone to her.
Me?
But I would have
I
let
must
him
do
know.
that.
The only thing I would have let him know was, listen, I know that you're married and so far like that. So this ain't gonna work.
Oh no, of course I did that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But
Like,
I don't know,
it
woman. I don't think
ain't
I
it
would ever go
ain't
to a woman.
it ain't
I
much
would
you could
not.
do. It ain't much you could do with that. Because you literally you got a whole wife who pregnant and you telling me you single.
And he said him and his baby mother cool because they had a previous child, you know. So him and his baby mother
Say him
cool.
and his
Like
baby mother cool.
and he was so cool with it, he ain't even slept. Like it's like he practiced it. So clearly, I am the first one. He tell us to. That's how
Hey,
dangerous he is.
imagine being pregnant for a nigga. He say being a cool.
Oh man.
Like,
Cool.
what you
Y'all
mean?
just cool.
What you mean be cool?
I better be lucky I know the Lord, yeah.
Jesus.
I can't get locked up no more. It ain't for
No,
I say that to say
not.
when a man say he's single, not all the time. He's single. You gotta
But
check stuff.
that is truly, that is truly. But I know one thing. I just have to trust in the Lord because I'm not going to investigate. I ain't gonna lie. My investigation, because Mandisa could tell you, it's the fucking FBI. So if I investigate, it over before it even
yeah.
starts.
Real talk.
So
That's like if I have a inkling that I need to go in your phone to go and check something,
yeah.
it ain't worth it.
That's
Mm-mm.
right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I found
And
it.
then you should be afraid. Actually be afraid if you know you're doing something. Or like if you have a woman or a situation or whatever and you think I don't know. You should be well, don't be afraid as to think I go into the woman, but you should be afraid in the sense that you don't know what I could do next.
Right,
Because I playing crazy.
right.
I want you to know I playing crazy.
Literally.
So if you want to play crazy, play crazy.
I just let you keep your lie.
Till someone get tired,
I
you
just let
know.
you keep your lie, man.
Come on, y'all can't know. But
Yeah.
No, girl, I'm on no drama.
I
I
got my
just can tell
notepad.
you.
I got my pen and notepad.
Let me tell
I
you.
just can tell you I know and cover my business.
Let me tell you. One time I found the Holy Spirit said to go inside the phone. I did go inside the phone.
It
Not
was
the
no,
Holy
it was
Ghost.
no the
Holy
Holy
Spirit.
Spirit.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's the Holy Spirit, Joe. Because he hopped out his car, he hopped out of my car and left his phone right in the middle. I drove all the way home. He had to go and find somebody to call me and tell me, oh,
Hold on, I know, but this sounds very familiar.
yeah, you should know about this. I drove all the way in the east. He lived, what, Carmichael. All this time, that phone was there. He didn't even realize until I was almost home. And he was like, oh, I got to bring his phone back. I went to that phone.
Is that a passcode?
Oh, yeah, man. See, he tried to change the passcode, right? But I knew the passcode because I watched him put it in. And I knew the passcode for months, but never went in the phone, right?
Yeah.
But you were so adamant. Let me tell you what made me really go in that phone because I was going to go in it and I said no. But what made me really go in it because you were so adamant about me coming, leaving my
To
house,
bring that phone.
to bring
Yeah.
the phone back and come, Michael. Right? When I come in by you tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's the one with the pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Oh,
You were so
this
adamant.
is
Like, why?
dramatic.
What if anyone called the phone, I could let them know you miss and leave the phone. I will get the message to you. I got to come back. But it's already after 11, 12 o'clock. You want me to drive back out my house? I sit right in that car and I gone through the phone. Everything I gone through. Instagram, Facebook. I gone through WhatsApp message. I gone through everything. I screenshot everything and I send everything to my phone.
Oh,
And
man.
when I dropped the phone, and I screenshot recent things. I didn't screenshot nothing too far back. I screenshot recent things. And I was very embarrassed for him because why are you begging? Well, you're begging.
Yeah.
You know that's embarrassing. You know this have a
Embarrassing.
whole man and he
You know
begging
them.
another woman.
Begging?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I still have the straw. Sorry. He,
Like that, and I was more embarrassed for him because how some of these girls was answering to him, I was like, ew,
They
you
ain't even into you.
ain't even into you. Like, ew,
Mm.
like have some class. You understand? First of all, you and me. Oh, I thought that meant something. Clearly, I thought that meant something. It didn't mean anything because you still was out here begging. You and me and
right.
you begging. And I say that to say you should have more class than that. You shouldn't sell yourself so short. You understand? If you have a woman like me on your hands, then that means the next person should
Hello.
be a flicking 80 something. You understand?
Hello.
So come on, like, so well, anyway, I carried the phone back and I was very calm. I was like, oh, here, there's your phone. I did drive back. I waited till I got home. And he was like, hey, just making sure you home. I say, yeah. I say, watch this. And I send every screenshot back to him.
Oh, man.
My phone, and then you know what I do after that? I turn my phone off.
Listen, I know he was sticking out the air.
Because he couldn't reach me. I turned my
That's
phone.
good.
That's why I said the
Very
Holy Spirit
good.
told me. Because I didn't react.
Very
I
good.
didn't need to react.
Very good.
This me. What I reacted for? What I can slap you for? For what?
Very
Them
good.
girls do enough to your ego.
Very good.
Oh,
So,
man.
Drew, you ever had a girl go in your phone?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe once or
Yeah,
twice.
just how you say you sound like you sound like that was a big blow up explosion. You sleep outside.
No, man. Yeah,
What did
it's
she?
not bad. You know, if anything, it might have been like in past relationships, it might have been like a misunderstanding. You know, where I mean, I cool with a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing bad. Not that I remember.
Okay.
But I mean,
Not that I
obviously the opposing party would, you know, completely different. But yeah.
Okay.
But, I don't know. It is what it was.
that answer sounds too decent. I believe that.
That's not a little shady-ish.
Yeah, that sounds too. I need to call the girl. I need to find the girl. I know a story. She have a different story.
I feel like he get whop up.
Yeah, he gets top of Mandy.
You get whop up, babe. You red. You know, we's bruised like a peach. You red. You don't get whop up, babe.
Yeah, you get whop up.
Hey, all it is just, hey, that's an easy fix, but it's just simple communication.
Yes.
Once you see communication is 50% of it. The other 50% is a word people don't normally use is like your literature. See what I'm saying? You could talk to somebody, you could communicate, but you got to get through to them.
Right.
You got to make them understand where you're coming from or
Mhm.
understand the situation.
Mhm.
You know? So once it was thoroughly explained and I guess could be proven, and that one was over.
Okay.
So you run your house. You don't run around your house. That's what you're saying.
I mean,
Cool.
That's what that sound like to me. That sound like Ashley. I tell you, that was this, that, and that. Bam, bam, boom. That one finished.
Like you
but
say,
then
no
see,
slapping up.
Yeah,
too,
she had to accept it.
what comes in the middle of that is trust. You see what I'm saying? So like if you trust somebody and you know them as a person or you know the type of person they are, then even though some things might look a little funny, you'll be like, all right, bad, I know the person ain't like that. Nah, sometimes, generally speaking though, sometimes people could mislead you or could pretend, but that's just the gamble you have to take with trust sometimes. If that's somebody you want to be with, if there ain't really nobody you won't care about like that, then you be like, I bet, like, I ain't doing the back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
No? And
Agreed.
then you can leave, or you don't care if they leave, and then you just finish doing whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's somebody you into, I mean, just be honest, and if they see that.
Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I understand. You said if it's somebody you into, as in the girl you're with, or the girl in question in the phone.
Now, we never said that has been no communication with no sneaky links. We say you ask if somebody been through the phone.
See, hold on now. See, I know it was
Yeah, you
something
took this
tricky.
to a different level, Joe.
No, I did. I just, I just answering the questions asked.
Oh, you see, that's that Gemini.
Hey, listen, y'all let me short
See?
earlier.
See,
Hey,
hold
y'all
on. I
enough
I
me
took that
condition.
straight
We're
down.
good with
Okay.
words. We can't help it.
Y'all,
Right, that's the thing.
Listen,
that's that
y'all
Gemini.
enough me condition. Answer what I was
Okay, so
asked.
Mr. Drew. So
Yeah.
what we are asking you, because you want to be clear, you want to get the real answer now, is have you ever been in a relationship where your girlfriend went in your phone and saw some conversations between you and your sneaky link?
All right. I mean, I wouldn't say that's not a thing. Like I do, the sneaky link thing. I'm very forward and honest. Was in a relationship.
That's
Yeah,
so
we
I
said
dread.
that.
explained that to the party. You know what I'm saying? And so when you reach that stage mentally, so when you out, you already, it's like you there but you ain't there. And it was just one incident where I just end up, I guess, communicating with this other person or whatever like that. And I was asked about it. I was honest. I say, yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, she still chose to stay at that point in time.
Well,
So,
that's the best part, because see, you didn't choose for her. She was able to choose for herself. That's
Yeah.
I guess she couldn't deal with the fact of probably letting me go, and
Someone else having you.
maybe she could change the situation or put it more in her favor, I would say. But I guess it just wasn't meant, But I was honest with her. I told her like, yo, like I'm not really feeling it anymore. I said I tried, but it was that type of situation. But it wasn't really like, like blunt, cold, sneaky link type thing,
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't get your head punch off. You good. All right.
No.
Cool. So I kind of want to go off on a tangent a little bit, right? We asked this question to, it was Stefan. Shout out to Stefan from Airbrush, the old Airbrush Junkies. So Joy, I just want to throw it out there to you. Why do men cheat?
Why do men cheat?
Yeah. Why do niggas cheat?
For starters, I would say men, I mean, it could be so many different reasons. It could be whether it's a heat of the moment type of thing, and there's no feelings behind nothing like that. And I'm saying that I ain't saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that's one of the things that happens. And then I don't know. I mean, it just depends. Maybe the relationship might be lacking some things.
So the top reason, what do you think is the top reason?
I mean, it's a few top reasons, because some men they just want it fucking. They want everything they see. Some men just like eye candy. They just,
have a problem.
So
Yeah.
it's So it actually almost is like what Stefan said, the
They
opportunity.
cheat because they could. Yeah, because they
I
could.
guess
That's what he
sometimes if the
said.
opportunity present itself, and I don't know if that's what they feeling in that moment, then yeah, they're gonna do it. Most definite.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's still a respect level that you have for your relationship and your partner. So if you respect it, you're going to at least think twice,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Then there's other reasons where like maybe the relationship might be lacking attention on his end, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It could be sex, it could be time, it could be whatever, you just feel like there's a void you gotta fill, you know.
Mm.
And then other times it's just like a ego thing where they feel like, oh, I gotta do it. If I don't do this, if I don't smash this guy tonight, it's a clown, you know.
When in reality, they already are. Okay.
Yeah, they already.
I mean, see, and then see that energy comes from your peers, your friends and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Say, wait, this guy, it's fine, guy like you, wait, you joking on that, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to
Gotcha.
have a good circle too.
Yeah, I hate you.
Especially in a relationship, you need a good circle. Because if you're one of people that's keeping you grounded on good things, you're going to eventually
Go for anything.
tap into other things.
Man.
You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, that's why I say cheat. Why men do it, It's just more of a hype of the moment. It ain't like, oh, I like this guy. Because if you like that girl, you're going to go be with her. Even if that's the one you cheating on, you're going to go be with her. No matter, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of bring me into something else I was gonna ask, right? Like how you said, if they liked the other girl that they're cheating on their significant other with, they would just be with her, right?
Yeah.
So y'all ever felt like y'all had to stay with somebody because I guess maybe social media, but more so because we already make it this far, we done been together X amount of years or whatever. This person ain't never do me no wrong, so I gotta stay. Even though I kind of like this other person more, like y'all ever found yourself in that situation?
I mean, I guess it just depends on the person, and then see too, you gotta go back to the foundation of it, like what is cheating, right? Everybody have a theory of it that they will apply to their life or how they live their life. So some people cheating could be communicating with another female or male. Could be kissing. So for some people it could be intercourse, or just showing more
For
attention
some
to that
people, it
person.
could be intercourse.
No, I mean, I'm just
Don't
saying
consider-
different reasons. Right?
For
But
everybody.
I mean, that's the main thing.
No,
That's
you have some people that don't really consider intercourse to be cheating.
as
What?
long as stay with them.
In what world?
No,
Right,
Yes,
you
people
put
be like,
out-
oh
okay.
well, he only grind on, he ain't like her.
You're right.
Okay,
Even
got
me.
it.
Some
You know what I'm
girls
saying?
say that.
Like how, for example, like
Jesus.
some married, the people who married, she may be like, oh, my girl, that just is a little quick,
Right.
stress relief for him anyway. Even me, that's my husband.
That's like the video, like what we saw. The woman say she ain't leaving her husband if he cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't really
It
considered
is
cheating.
like that, sometimes. But
Okay.
That's very.
but let me ask y'all, what do you women or y'all, I guess individually, consider to be cheating?
Cheating starts from the conversation for me.
Yeah.
The minute
I
you
agree. Because that's the initiation of everything.
but
Yeah.
when I
It
say
ain't gonna be like, oh, look at my eyes. Boom.
no. When I say the conversation, I mean you are the care that you have for them. The things that you do for me, you're doing for her. You're sitting down and you're listening to her problems, or you want to help her in a certain way. You're carrying her lunch because she said that she's hungry. Or no, real talk. You carrying her food.
But these are laughing because what?
Yes, you
You
carrying
trying to stress me out.
no. You carrying her food. right? That's personal. You get personal.
Hey,
You
that's a
got
big
personal
thing.
with her. You see what I'm saying? Because she telling you how her day was, and she's telling you, I ain't had nothing to eat today. You got personal. That's personal for me. You see what I'm saying? This before the sex. So you start having conversations with her and finding out how her day was, or you heard something might have been going on with her, and you're that lending air, like that shoulder. You became that shoulder. That person that she could depend on as a man. You were no longer a fuck to her. Yeah, that's where that began for me. Ultimately, yes, if you have sex with her, but that isn't where that isn't where it starts for me. That isn't where it would hurt me the most. The care that you would have, that I thought that you had for me, that you are now giving to her.
Well, I glad you said hurt you the most because I was about to say that. Like all of those things are considered cheating for me. Like
Right.
flirtatious conversation, anything like you talking to her, like when they used to say like you care for her or like you would speak to me, of course, sex, anything inappropriate like that, that's cheating for me. But I think the question for me is more so what would actually hurt me the most.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it would have to be if I feel like you actually like this girl more than you like me.
Yeah.
Like I think that's where I would really be like, shit. Because I mean, going back to kind of what you were saying, Drew, like you guys could like have a one time something with a gal and some girl would stay, not me, but some girl would stay and you'd never hear about that gal again. But like if a nigga have this one gal and it's like you and this gal in this relationship and you ain't know, like you all have the same man,
Mm-hmm.
that's like a problem.
That's a different level.
Is
It's,
that is that making you look that making me look stupid thing too? That
yeah.
That's an embarrassment.
yeah, like
Hmm.
You're
I'd
posting
say,
online, you're doing all these things publicly, and then boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
just to
No,
answer your question, to me, cheating is anything. I mean, basically what everyone else said, anything that you can't do or say in the front of me,
hmm.
that's cheating. Anything that you don't feel comfortable doing in the front of me is cheating.
Agreed. Agreed. And that would leave him to do nothing. He can't even tell the girl hi.
No.
No,
No
because he
man
won't
can
look at
tell
her.
her
He won't.
hi.
No, Leah, he can't tell her hi because he won't look at her breasts. He don't want you to see that.
But how
So he
you
ain't
get
even
to
gonna tell
her
her hi.
breast?
He ain't gonna tell her hi. Leah, you ain't no way. Like he just don't want to look at Leah. He ain't want to look at you. Leah, you come right there to hail John, and he just walk in with Sarah. John is not gonna hail you because you look good. He ain't gonna look at you properly, and Sarah gonna knock him in the back of his head when
No,
she see that.
no,
So he ain't
no.
get
Okay,
chance
but
it.
maybe it's the type of girl you with too, because I don't see myself policing every attractive girl you look at.
No.
That ain't. I mean, maybe when I was younger, but at this point, no. I know who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta know who
No,
you
no, no.
got.
Okay,
Otherwise,
don't get it confused now. Don't. Okay, maybe you misunderstood me. It's not about you feeling insecure about him hearing a girl.
mm,
It's about his how to put it.
his
The
way of
way
thinking
he
ain't.
goes about. Yes, that's
Got
the
you.
problem. Because you have some men who are friends with attractive girls. It's not a problem. Like I don't have a problem with my man having female associates that are attractive, whatever. But you have some niggas, he ain't just telling her hi. Like, he look at her and it's like a different kind of high,
Mm-hmm.
like that kind of high where he probably wait till you gone to hear your friend to text her and he asking her who you in here with, how you getting on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
You got
See,
them.
like I always say, with stuff like that, it's 50% their action and 50% your partner reaction.
Yes.
And you just watch the way they do things or how they say things, you can always tell it's always different.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
If they're attracted
Yeah,
somewhat,
definitely.
like have any bit of interest at all, they're gonna always answer different or move different, you know?
Agree.
So it's just little details to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to find. It's telling us that. Easy.
Yeah, niggas always telling these up for real. That easy. Y'all ain't as smart as y'all think y'all are when it comes to what y'all be doing.
Real talk.
Yeah, not very
Well,
smart at
I
all.
can't speak for everybody, you know. So
Yeah, John, speak for yourself.
Yeah, but you was the representative today.
Right.
You was
Sorry.
the representative today for the male. So
Sorry.
sorry, not sorry.
hey, but listen, there's plenty of good guys out there, you know. Speaking
Really?
self as well, you know. There's a lot of good guys.
I want to believe. Well, I believe that. I believe that. I don't know why I said I
Yeah,
wanted to believe that. I believe that.
And I see too,
yeah, I
like,
believe it.
gotta be honest with yourself now. Let's go for male and female. You gotta be real about the type of person you're attracted to.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That is very true.
So a lot of people end up in toxic relationships, but you like niggas who drop it, or you like niggas who like you know they're like aura. You see what I'm saying? But that's what you're attracted to. So you know it's like a give and take. It's like a catch-22.
Lord of mercy.
Times, you know.
That's the reason why a lot of guys they be with like these the girls who wear like the short nails and the
The
little long
napkin.
skirt. Yeah,
The
yeah, the napkins.
napkin.
Yeah. They be with the napkins, you know. You know, she
Hi.
just wear a little lip balm, you know, she doesn't put on too much makeup and
Her
all of
name
that
is
stuff.
Meredith.
Yeah. They
Shit.
be with those girls. And then they be cheating with a
Hot
whole
gal.
different girl. Like
Bangladesh. A
she get like the
whole, a whole.
she
Mhm.
get the scammer nails and she get the long weave and everything popping. And it's like, huh?
I think I think with that, like I think the man is more so you could tell me if I'm wrong, Drew.
Yeah.
I think the man is more so interested in putting forth a particular image. He's worried about
Uh-huh.
how he looks to others, and that is why he can't be public with a girl that he actually is attracted to. Am I right?
Um. Yeah, I know. Guys like that. You know. Even someone I know. Like they'll date someone who is like they don't showcase, right? And but like if they out, I see them out. It's a whole different vibe, you
Hmm.
know. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just I just feel you just be real with yourself, man, because that's too much work. You know,
Yeah.
pretending and
Yes.
living two personalities. This is too much.
Yeah.
If you wanna whoever you find attractive, just be with that person. You know what I'm saying? So
Amen.
Oh, if
but
it could
yeah,
all be that
there's
simple.
people like that.
I know, right?
Yep.
If it could be that simple. Well, y'all, this is I feel like we talk a lot of business
We did.
in this
It's
episode.
okay.
Oh Lord.
Hopefully, people can relate.
They can relate. They'll be able to.
They better.
Because these everyday situations, I mean, to be honest, you know, people go through every day or every other day, you know.
Listen,
One day, someday, every week,
I know these
something,
people
something
don't be going
happening.
through. Trust me, I know these people don't be going through what I be going through, right? But I understand what you mean.
Listen, every day is story. Everything I
Oh
go
yeah.
through is a story time. A
Yes.
fucking story time. Like I'm tired. I'm done.
Soulmate. Where are
Right.
you?
Where are you?
It's ghetto. I'm cold.
But Drew, it was so good.
Tired. Just tired.
It was so good having a male's
Most definitely.
perspective, on these couple goals,
Yeah.
trying to
Yes.
go life.
We definitely would like your comments below,
Yes.
Let us know what y'all think about our scandalous story times.
I know.
And what y'all think about couple goals? Like, what y'all saying? Like, y'all think they actually really goals? Like, y'all think everybody who put up pictures is what the word is? Capping? They be capping?
Yeah.
Y'all let us know. We like to hear y'all. We like to
And not
get
just
the
regular
feedback.
pictures. I'm talking about the everyday, you all up in your face pictures for no reason. It didn't have to be a picture, but you
Like a
need
room full
people
of
to know.
flowers.
Yeah, but you need people to know every little bit of your business type of pictures.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Them-
Yeah. Let us know. And if we talking about y'all, sorry, we mashing corn, but it is what it is. But like Melissa said, true. Thanks. For joining, giving your male perspective and being a good champ and drinking libations provided. Um, oh, Melissa, we got a shout out our
Oh,
good
shout out our boy, you know, from Purple Brew.
Yeah.
hmm
No,
Yeah,
Alex. It's my boy
Purple
Alex.
Purple in
Big
honor
up
of Purple
Alex.
Blue.
in honor.
Big up Alex. Anywhere
You understand?
anyway he is. Big him up for sponsoring the libations for this upcoming season. So
Yes.
it'll be more
Shots.
junk man sober words to come.
Oh yeah, because I come in with the nasty.
Oh
We
God.
know. We're well aware.
No, I come in with a different level of nasty because they ain't seen that
Ooh,
yet.
not a different level. Hold on now.
You know what? I scared. But
Nervous.
true, maybe we could do this again in person. But until then, let the people know your handles again, just in case they forget.
Yeah, most definitely. I wouldn't mind joining you guys again. You know,
Better
all
not.
good vibes, good energy. But yeah, once again, you guys can find me on all platforms at DRU242, Drew242. And it's a go. Hit a follow, hit a subscribe. It's lit.
Yeah,
Hey.
y'all support the man, And of course, guys, our handles are at the beginning. So if you missed it, please do scroll back and catch it on again. But we can give you the most important handle again, which is this podcast, Big Talks Podcast on every social media platform. Subscribe, comment, like up the videos, share it with your friends, share it like food. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
To the big talks, yeah. Get afraid on the weekdays, cause every time I do, that's my weekdays. Light it up for my dog every time we blaze. We gon' run it up 1,000, that's a street case. Yeah, tell her that I love her, I know she don't like that. Told her I don't wanna argue, I know she won't fight back. Do this on my own, don't need nobody else. Not too many left, cause nobody else.